In the previous video, we have reached this state of our part, of our level. But we are doing to obtain this final state in which we have to make another operation. The first operation we are going to do is the little hole in the end of the inclined short arm. We are set on the reference planes to obtain a clear view of this to make the operations. The hole we are make it through the CAD operation. We can choose the front plane or we can choose the end plane of the end inclined arm. Let's to take the second option. Well, in this case, we're going to draw a circle concentric with the exterior one. Set the dimension of 12 millimeters. We close the sketch, and now we have through-hole extension of the hole in one direction, in the other, or in both. Obviously, in our election, we have to choose this one or both. Well, finish the operation and save the part. For the second feature we are going to do is the hexagonal hole in both sides of the lever, in the central cylinder of the part. Well, to do this, we select the cut tool and we select the lateral plane of the horizontal cylinder. Solid Edge allows us to use the polygon bisector tool that make it very easy to obtain regular polygons in the sketch. We have to set a distance between parallel sides of 20 millimeters, close the sketch, and in this case we need to set a finite extent for a value of 10 minutes. Don't hesitate to change the point of view to have a precise control of the manual movement of the mouse. And save. To make the other hole, the other hexagonal hole, we are going to use the mirror operation tool. That is, first we select operation, select the mirror copy feature tool, and in the bottom line we have an advice to click on a planar face of reference. In this case, the principal front plane. We have to realize that we have selected the smart make-off way of doing the operation because sometimes fast mode fails making the operation. The next step is to make a thread in the little cylinder of the end of the long horizontal arm. To make thread, we have a specific tool. We click OK. And we have to select the cylinder that must have the correct dimension that fits with one of the pre-chair selected or normalized sides for the thread. In this case, we have made this cylinder with a diameter of 8 millimeters that correspond with the metric 8 of the isometric thread. Well, we have already selected the cylinder. We have to need to select the start of the thread and to set how long we want the extension for the thread. In this case, a finite value of 10 millimeters, 12 millimeters. Okay, with the wheel of the mouse, we can make zooms zoom in and zoom out around the pointer of the mouse. And the only operation we need to make is a little chamfer in the edge of the threaded cylinder. We accept, and we have obtained the chamfer in the threaded cylinder. We're going to switch off the basic reference to obtain a clearer view of the part, finish and save, and really we have ended our part. In module 5, we are going to obtain the draft, the planar drawing, that the script completed this part that we have already made in a three-dimensional way.